Alright, hey guys, thanks for joining me. Lightfuzion here. We're jumping into Wild Buster. Now, I have been playing quite a bit of this game. It's actually what I've been playing recently. Started out kind of slow during the leveling process. 1 to 50 was not that fantastic, but then once I hit 50, a lot of things opened up in the game, and I have actually been enjoying it a lot on hitting level 50. So what we're going to do today, we're going to run, we're going to solo an expert mission on the expert dungeons. I'm going to run this on expert. So this is going to be the full run, just to kind of show you guys how I do this. I know a lot of people have difficulty soloing the expert content. And I will say, if I was playing any other class other than this, it'd probably be a little bit more difficult. So you have a 30-minute timer going up here in the corner, so you have 30 minutes to complete this dungeon or scenario, mission, whatever you want to call it. You have 30 minutes to complete it. Now I'm playing a Vanguard Blade, and I do have quite a bit of good gear, so I'm in uniques and I have some unique weapons. I would say if you had the crafted stuff's always going to be better. So the first thing you want to do is always grab the best. I always grab the best buff at the start, which gives me an additional 30% health and 30% move speed. It is 10,000 crones, so we're going to go ahead and do that, and then we're just going to get going. And I will say, running expert solo like this without a healing class, health potions are going to be your best friend. I go through a lot of health potions. And you generally want to target the bigger guys first. Always make sure you move out of the way of rock pods. They may not kill you when they fall, but they do stun you. And as they start spawning mobs, they'll get you while you're stunned. Drop pods will almost always try to fall right on top of you. It never fails. I usually try to clean up the guys between groups because they will follow you. On expert mode, they can get overwhelming pretty quickly. And one trick I use for these guys, since I'm melee and they're ranged, if I run away from them like I just did, they'll chase me, which will cause them to kind of group up. And then I can more easily take them out. Right here, if I run back, just a screen or two away. Now on this guy, this group is a boss. I always make sure I take out the big guys and then all of the small guys before I try to take out the boss, or mini boss. And now I got unlucky and had a drop pod fall as well. Alright, so now we just need to take out this mini boss here. And basically just want to stand here and face tanking and drink a potion when I need to. Making sure I'm using my number 3 ability every time I'll pull down, because that's a damage reduction for me. So it reduces my damage taken by 20% for 5 seconds. So I don't have a heal, but I do have a damage reduction, which comes in handy. And my special ability I'm using actually gives me invincibility for 8 seconds, which is huge, especially on the bosses. Because what I do a lot of times, I'll save my special ability, which is the invincibility, until I absolutely have to use it. And most of the time when I use it, I'm waiting on my potion to come off cooldown. Maybe I have just a few seconds left before my potion comes off cooldown. Or there's a drop pod falling, and I can't get out of the way in time. A lot of times I'll use it for that too. The game throws so many health potions at you that I even as many health potions as I use, I usually still end up gaining health potions by the end of the dungeon. I usually end up with more health potions than I've used. This one here can get a little tricky because there's a lot of guys there. Just kind of run away. you can pull just a few enemies. Always make sure you're saving the refugees. Each one of those you save. Once you save 10 of them, you can talk to a vendor. There's a quest giver in the main city that you can talk to. They'll give you some items, some enhancement stone fragments. Now the drop pods, when they fall off, you can get away from them quick enough, like I did that one. You don't have to worry about the enemies that spawn because they'll stay right there by the drop pod. Alright, now on this one, there's a mini boss. That guy right there is a mini boss, so I'm gonna try to pull these guys back. I just want to handle him by himself. I don't want any other ads with him. I got a drop pod too. Go down here and take care of this drop pod as quick as I can. Now we're just gonna basically face this mini boss here again. Make sure we're using use my defensive one that does damage reduction every time it's off cooldown. This will take a minute because he dodges. He don't have a lot of accuracy or hit chance, so he dodges quite a few different attacks. Alright, so now right before this next room here is the boss room, so you have a chance to sell any items that you've collected that you don't need. This vendor here also sells, if you do token exchange, if you have some tokens, you can exchange them for some loot crates. And I have yet to get anything good out of any of these. Just like that one is 3,000 tokens. It says it could contain a supply voucher, a complete Titan Stone or Titan Stone fragments, complete enhancement stone or enhancement stone fragments, a random crate, boss parts or raid credentials. Now the boss parts are used for crafting the items in the game. You have to have specific boss parts as well as some ore to craft the items. And then the raid credentials, you combine so many of those to create a raid token, which unlocks the raid zone and allows you to participate in the raid. So I'm just going to grab the best buff again for that extra 30% health. Now this will take a minute to do this since I am solo. And I made the item timer too. I do enjoy it because it is challenging, yet at the same time it feels rewarding when you complete these. Phases with certain percentages, health percentages. So he shifted into his phase 2 now. He started doing a slam. And he'll start summoning ads in just a minute. So here comes the ads. So you want to make sure that you take care of these as quickly as you can. I have noticed it makes it much easier if you don't have to worry about those, especially if you have to end up running around the rooms or something. So now he's summoned a bunch of ranged guys. So I'm just going to run back to the corner to get them to all grouped up. And you want to try to make sure you make it out of the way of that. I missed it. Because on that he'll stun you. He pulls you to you, or pulls you to him, and then he'll stun you. way I can move out of the way of that one, so I just popped my invincibility cooldown. Under 10% and he's enraged, so he's just gonna stand there and do those slams like that. So I try to burn him down real quick. There we go. Finally got him. So of course he just rewarded us with a loot crate, which had 300 tokens and some molecular canister in it. So nothing too great. In total, it took about 20 minutes. Even though I can solo some of these, I still prefer to do it with a group, just because you can do it quicker with a group. And I find it more enjoyable, especially if you get a group of people who are good and you enjoy playing with them. I've got a lot of people on my friends list that when they're on, we group together and do experts. So if you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want to ask me, just let me know. And as always, guys, make sure you like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks, guys.